Hi everyone! Felix Concepcion Beroya from Aslex PH Academy. At alam nyo ba, meron kaming product na ilo-launch. It's ACLAT, as in book. ACLAT stands for Alpha, Knowledge, Skills, Ability, and Lifelong Learning Application Toolkit. Ano nga ba yung laman ng ACLAT? ACLAT contains all the necessary and essential professional course and certifications from the pillars of innovation, sustainability, analytics, and continuous improvement. So, nandyan yung mga fundamental certifications natin. Andyan din yung mga advanced certifications like Data Analytics, Lean Six Sigma Green Belt, Black Belt, Project Management, Continuous Improvement, Kaizen, at marami pang iba. I-release namin to at a rate na 90% discounted.
Hi everyone. Sorry for that. So good evening, Alpha Nation. Be ready, grab your snacks and drinks, and find a perfect place in your comfortable home and become #significantly better through sustainable and accessible lifelong learning together. So today's event is made possible with the help of our supportive and generous partners. IXL CIE Review Center. So you can get an additional 500 off if you are a graduate of any Alpha Premium program. Blessed. Startup Podcast PH. To us, the first Filipino cloud-based analytics platform. So you can get free 90-day trial offer. So you can just visit their website at alpha2us.com for more updates. Once again, good evening, Alpha Nation. So, ayan, I hope everyone is safe right now. So, ayan, good evening sa ating Team Zoom and Team YouTube right now. Again, welcome and, ayan, we are so happy you are here tonight. So, ayan, welcome to Alpha TV in pursuit of knowledge and continuous improvement with Aslex PH Academy. So, I'm Engineer Melanie Madrigal, the Chief Marketing Officer of Aslex PH Academy. So, all right, without further ado, it is my pride and honor to introduce our speaker for tonight. So she is a graduate of bachelor's degree in science in electronics engineering, licensed electronics technician, certified Lean Six Sigma Yellow Belt, proficient in waterfall and project management, a DENR scholar and student ambassador, right now a financial consultant at AXA Philippines, and LANI Taguig scholar. And lastly, she is a PUP College of Engineering Honors Society ECE representative. So everyone, please help me welcome our guest for tonight. None other than Miss Veronica Jane Mahabage for Alpha TV Introduction to Machine Learning, Key Concepts and Terminology. Hi, Miss Veronica, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Melanie, for a wonderful introduction. So, good evening, guys. So, ayan. So, ayan, we can start right now. So, let me share my screen. Okay. By the way, I audible?
Yes, loud and clear.
Ayun. Thank you so much, Ma'am Melanie. So, ayan. Okay. Hello, everyone. Good evening. This is Veronica. And aside from being from insurance industry, like what Ma'am Melanie said from AXA Philippines, I am also from electronics engineering field from PUP Manila. And AI and machine learning is a very usual talk and also interesting emerging technologies on our area. So for tonight, we will dive into the introduction of machine learning, key concepts, and terminologies. So just to set your expectation din, hindi po tayo gagawa dito ng machine learning or we will doing some application of machine learning, but just what here in the title, it's about introduction and a brief orientation about machine learning. Because maybe some of you here in our Zoom or in our live is interesting in machine learning or AI field. So it's a good thing to share about the knowledge that I have about machine learning para makita nyo yung ganda ng machine learning. So ayun, since data is a new oil nga, ika nga, di ba? And we need more in managing data and also how we can ease in the it by our needs and also to have sense yung mga data na pinoproduce natin. So paano ba natin bibigyan ng essence yung mga data? So dahil trend nga ang AI and part of emerging technologies, we are really preparing for the upcoming of this trend by studying and also put into application. But before that, let me know some of you here. Can you range yourself? Siguro 10 is the highest and 1 is the lowest about the knowledge that you have in machine learning. And just put your answer here in our Zoom chat box. So, or in FB Live or YouTube Live. So, I just want to know kung ano na ba yung, how do you range yourself about machine learning? Baka may idea na kayo, ganun. So, just rate yourself. 10 is the highest and then 1 is the lowest. So, you can chat here on our Zoom chat box. So, ayun. So, 5, sabi ni John Luis Marinque. So, some are 5, sabi ni Lim. And then, sabi ni Dave is 4. So, most are 5 or 4. So, I think, meron na kayong, brief knowledge din. So, ayun. But, thank you for that. Thank you for participation, guys. So, okay. Let's move now. So right now, the objective of our topic for today is first is to define the fundamental concepts of machine learning. And next is to explain the importance of machine learning and introduce the key terminology in machine learning. So ano ba yung mga terminologies that are using in machine learning? Ano ba yung we need to understand them. And then ano ba yung mga examples and real world application about machine learning. And lastly is to discuss the different types of machine learning algorithms. So now, machine learning. So it said that machine learning is a field of artificial intelligence that uses algorithms and statistical models to enable computer systems to learn from and make decision or prediction based on the data without being explicitly programmed to do so. So it involves the study and construction of algorithms that can learn from and make prediction on data and has application in a wide variety of fields, including image recognition, speech recognition, natural language processing, and more. So now machine learning. So since we are living in the age of data, we have 300, according to my research, we have 328.77 million terabytes of data that we produce each day. So isipin niyo yon na ang dami pala na data na napoproduce natin kada isang araw. So at dahil nga doon, you know that those data, it can serve as analysis. So, depende sa kung ano yung need natin. So, at dahil nga ang data or information is increasing day by day, but the real challenge is to make sense all the data. So, some business and organizations are trying to deal with it by building intelligent system using the concept and methodologies from data science, data mining, and especially the machine learning. So, machine learning, in short, guys, it is a type of artificial intelligence that extract patterns out of raw data by using algorithms or method. So the main focus of machine learning is to allow the computer system learn from the experience without being, ayun nga, nakalagay dito, without being explicitly programmed. So, or human intervention. So, moreover than that, so for example, in healthcare, so where diagnostic are predicted by the doctor's review. In social media, meron ng machine learning din. Yung pagla-like nyo ng mga nakikita nyo sa YouTube, do you know that the more that kung ano yung mga mostly na nilalike nyo, mas binuview nyo or sinesearch nyo, is kapag pumunta kayo sa mga social websites like YouTube, Facebook, or even sa TikTok, Shopee, kung nag-order kayo, is yun yung mga lumalabas as recommended or related din sa mga previous data na in-input nyo or sinearch nyo sa social medias or other websites. So in fraud detection also, so there is machine learning. So next is about here, okay, according to Tom M. Mitchell, that a computer program is said to learn from experience E with respect to some class of E and performance measures. If its performance at task in T as measured by P improves with experience E. So here, sabi ni Tom M. Mitchell that a task T is said to be a machine learning based task when it is based on the process and the system must follow for operating data points. So the example of machine learning based tasks here are classification, regression, structure, annotation, mga ganyang example, clustering, and transcription. So ayun yung definition of the task. So yung E naman, it is meaning experience. It is the knowledge that gained from the data, points that provided in the algorithm or model. So for example, once provided with the data set, the model will run iteratively and will learn some inherent pattern. So parang tao, di ba? We can think of any situation and in which we are learning or gaining some experience from it. So example, kung may mga student dito or any like college students or high school students here. So for example, you have a subject of mathematics and this the topic is calculus. So you need to do or answer, kailangan mag-practice, di ba? Sa unang pa lang pag tinuro na ni teacher, parang it's a challenge kasi something new to you. But the more you practice and familiarize with the formula and problems, the more na nasosolve mo ng tama yung problem. And ayun, parang dahil sa repeated pattern na yun, we are familiarized and no, we can solve patterns. So parang ganun din sa machine learning. So dahil nga yung mga data is some of data are repeated patterns, nagkakaroon ng natitrain yung model na magkaroon ng idea na ito yung result. So or it helps the machine to interpret kung ano ba yung solution or result dun sa based on the data na ini-input. So next is last is P, performance. So P is basically quantitative metric that tells how a model is performing the task. So using its experience, there are many metrics that help to understand the machine learning performance. So for example, accuracy, F1 score, confusion matrix. So all are sample of that performance. So again, machine learning is a field of artificial intelligence that consisting of learning algorithms that improve their performance T and at executing some tasks T and over time with experience. So ayun. So yun, for that, machine learning is also about study programs that are not explicitly programmed. But because yun nga, yung sinabi ko, yung E, which is experience and by learning the patterns, we are that are exposed to more data over time. We can use those data to have a better model and higher accuracy kung ano yung based on the need na kailangan nating malaman. So it using the data to answer certain questions. So now we are now going to the brief history of machine learning. So machine learning is it said that Ada Lovelace is the first considered as first computer programmer. And also Alan Turing is the father of theoretical computer science, artificial intelligence. So during his time, his famous work or famous Turing test, wherein it measures a machine's ability to exhibit intelligent behavior equivalent to that human. And also, machine learning is coined by Arthur Samuel. So sa kanya nagaling yung word na machine learning. And then Geoffrey Hinton is a researcher widely considered one of the founding fathers of the field and also known for his work on deep learning and neural networks. And do you know that ang dami na ring mga emerging and also AI application nowadays. So right now din sa mga research ko, it's there are AI application for the birdsong identification. So wherein yung AI na yon can analyze the bird song. And not just that, marami pang application yung AI that is very interesting, particularly here in machine learning nowadays. So hindi lang siya masyadong napapansin pero we are already using it. So ayun, madami like in identification, in fraud protection, mga ganyan. Sa mga sales and data analytics, meron ding machine learning in that. So there are types of machine learning algorithms. So here, it is classified in 3 broad categories depending on the nature of learning, signal, or feedback on the available learning system. So the first type of machine learning is the supervised learning. So when we say supervised learning, it is a type of machine learning where the algorithms are trained on label data. So naka-label na yung data, meaning na-classify na yung for its input and output. So later on, I'm going to show an example about supervised learning. And then the next one is the unsupervised learning. So it said that it is a type of machine learning where the algorithms are trained or unlabeled data, meaning data where the inputs and outputs are not predefined. So from the word itself, unsupervised, so wala pang ganong label yung data. So parang there are set of datas and then once it processed by the model, dun mo rin malalaman kung saan siyang output. So later may example din ako. that I'm going to share. And then the last one is the reinforcement learning. So it is a type of machine learning where the algorithms learn by trial, and error by being rewarded or penalized. So ito naman reinforcement learning, it's something like a feedback learning. So ayun, kunyari there's I want to like the machine dapat yung nade-detect ng machine is an animal or aso. So because of the feedback pattern or feedback learning, dun yung nagiging way hanggang sa ma-correct na ni machine learning. Matuto na si machine to determine ano yung aso na yun. So mamaya there's something brief example for it. So ito na tayo sa supervised learning. So ayun. So here in supervised learning, so to perform it, so skip muna. Hindi nakikita yung buong image. Okay. Wait lang. Sorry for a minute. Nawala yung example ko. So ayun guys, no. I hope nakaka-catch up pa kayo. So wait lang. Stop sharing muna po ako, ma'am. Wait lang. Okay. So, ayun. Okay, hindi pala siya na-save. Excuse, Ma'am Melanie, can I join my another account here? If it's okay.
Sure po. Sure,
Okay.
sure.
Wait a minute.
Miss Veronica, ano pong name?
Wait lang, ma'am. Ako na pong mag-join. Ma'am, mahabagi po yung kaka-join ko lang po.
Okay, got it. Ayan, pwede na, Miss Veronica.
Ayan. Okay na ba? Okay. So, sorry for a technical problem. Biglang hindi na nag-loading yung ano ko, for example. So now, let us proceed um, for the learning task, for the types of machine learning. So we have the supervised learning here. So here's the example. So to perform the supervised learning, we need the target. So the target means what the machine wants to predict, and the features, and meaning what the machines will use to make prediction. So for example, suppose you have a coins. So here's an example of coins. So different coins yan, may euro, may rupee, may dollar. So at each coin, iba't iba rin sila ng weight. So here, the weight is classified as the feature and the currency is cost to label. So here, by using supervised learning, it used to label the data to train model. Then machine knew the label object that is associated to its feature. So for example, when we input the 3 grams, so the machine will classify it as 1 rupee coin, because 1 rupee coin is cost to 3 grams, as yung 1 euro is cost to 7 grams. So example, when you want to know if the coin measures 7 grams, so it will classify as a euro coin. So that's it. So the next one is, ayan. So ito, yung pangalawang image naman, it is the how supervised learning also process. So the known data, and then it will go to the machine learning algorithms. And then once it process, there will be a training model, and the unknown data will known. So then this apple, so yung apple na yun is malalaman siya na sa result. So it will be an apple. So yun. So yung response nung sa supervised learning, na-classify niya yung fruit na yan as an apple. So the next one is the algorithm. So there are lots of algorithms on here, pero hindi ko na siya so much madidiscuss kasi hindi rin aabutin sa oras. And then medyo na siya, technical na rin. So these are the example algorithms that we can use for supervised learning. So logistic regression, linear regression, random forest, polynomial regression, the decision tree, the k-nearest neighbor, and the naive Bayes. So next is the unsupervised. So here in unsupervised learning, no labels are given to the learning algorithm. We're giving in on its own to find the structure in its input. So the goal here is to discover the hidden patterns of the data, or a means towards an end. So suppose, for example, meron tayong cricket datasets among various players with their respective scores. So when you feed this dataset in the machine identifies the pattern of the player performance. So here, there are 2 clusters. So one cluster whose players scored high runs and took less wickets, while the other cluster show low runs and more wickets. So here we can interpret that the cluster 1 is the batsmen, and the other is the bowlers. So dito, in short, sa unsupervised, wala siyang labeled data unlike sa supervised na meron ng labeled data. So, si machine, it can ma-interpret niya kung anong feature or yung output, ma-interpret niya na yon and it will provide the output data here in unsupervised. So here in unsupervised, for example, ito yung process, unknown yung data. So may mga apples and mango dyan, pero unknown siya. For example, unknown data siya. And then we will, and then go to the machine learning algorithms, and then it will process the data, and using the trained model, so it can set now that the other one is the apple fruits and the other one is the mango fruits. So that is an example process of unsupervised machine learning. And next is the algorithm. So kanina, I was discussed a while ago na medyo technical na rin yung mga ganito. So here in unsupervised, we can use k-means clustering, singular value decomposition, fuzzy means, partial least squares, appropriate and hierarchical clustering, and principal component analysis. So the last one is the reinforcement learning. So here, a computer program interacts with a dynamic environment in which it must perform a certain goal, such as a driving vehicle, for example. So without a teacher or explicitly telling it whether it has accomplished to its goal or not. Parang ano to, for example, may feedback siya, kunyari ito, yung aso. We want that machine will classify the animal as dog. So, yung unang test, it classify as cat. So, mag-feedback siya na, mali to. It's not a cat. So, mag-detect ulit siya. So, bibigay ulit ng sample object. And then, once na-detect ni machine na a dog to. So, ang dito, ang meaning nito, parang maraming, it's a feedback learning. Gaya ng sabi ko a while ago, it's a feedback learning na hanggang repeated hanggang tumatak kay machine, yung repeated pattern na yan na ito is a dog. So, ayun, hanggang makuha niya yung, na maklasify niya yung object as a dog in the output. So, ayun. So, nagigets pa lahat. So, lang to. So, yung una, sa supervised, may label. So, ayan. So, ayan. Sa supervised, may label siya. So, yung weight, yun yung feature natin. And then, accuracy yung label. So, ayun nga, yung mga coins na yun, may iba't ibang weight siya. So, syempre, yung kanina, yung rupee coin, 3 grams siya, and then yung euro, 7 grams, and the dollar is 4 grams. So once we put a coin that is in a weight of 7 grams, the machine will interpret it as a euro coin. So label yung input and output data dito. So when it comes to the unsupervised learning, there is no label data. So magpo-provide ng unknown data, ipaprocess ng machine learning algorithms, then the trained model will see the pattern. So katulad nito, yung apple and mango, so unknown data siya sa una. And then once after process the trained model, there will be a correct response, or mas accurate yung pagka-classify niya into the object or pagpe-predict niya. And next is yung last, yung sa reinforce naman, there's a certain object and then i-detect ni once na ma-detect ni machine learning or once pa-process siya, so the trained model will identify it as a dog. So kung sa unang train is mali, so magfi-feedback siya. So kunyari pangalawang detect niya, ang na-identify niya doon sa aso is a mouse. So mali na naman. So hanggang sa yung feedback pattern na yon is makorek niya na ang object na yon is dog. So hanggang sa maging output niya is Ayun, correct. So here now, we are now going to proceed to the problems to solve using machine learning. So the first one is the recommendation. So in recommendation, machine learning can solve this kind of problem solving, such as in recommending movies or products to users based on their past preferences and behaviors, suggesting friends or connection on social media platforms. So ito very experience na talaga siya. So lahat naman dito siguro may mga social medias. And mapapansin nyo kapag once na nag-a-add kayo ng friend, there's or sa Facebook nyo, merong mga suggesting friend doon, which is may mga mutual friends kayo. So there's a machine learning in there. So other than that is the pattern classification when in identifying whether an email is a spam or not based in a content, or classifying image of handwritten digits into numbers. Pwedeng ganun. So next is clustering or categorization. So grouping customers into segment based on their purchasing behavior, or clustering yung articles into topics for recommendation. So ito usually kapag once na nagsisearch tayo, or for example in TikTok, kapag nagsisearch tayo ng mga thing na gusto nating bilhin or orderin, and sometimes may mga recommendation doon, or kapag sa search bar, di ba, magta-type ka pa lang, may mga recommendation na doon. Kasi based on the data na in-input mo doon or sinearch mo previously, nagkakaroon siya ng pattern. So nagkakaroon ng idea si machine kung ano yung need mo. So next is function approximation. So creating a mathematical function to approximate the relationship between a car speed and its fuel efficiency based on historical data. And next is prediction or forecasting. So ito, gaya na sabi ko, machine learning is used to predict then, and ito, for example, predicting stock prices based on the historical stock market data, or sa mga cryptos, pwede rin yan, sa mga stocks nga, ayun, kung ano yung mga trend, and also forecasting weather condition for the next week. So there is a machine learning. And optimization. So optimization when optimizing a supply chain to minimize transportation costs while meeting the demand. So optimizing advertising spending to maximize conversion, for example. And then anomaly detection. So detecting fraudulent credit card transaction based on unusual patterns. So for example is ilang beses nang hindi nakakapag-sign in or parang mali-mali. So 'di ba, nade-detect 'yon. So if you kung nakaka-encounter kayo kapag yung account nyo is mali yung password na inalagay nyo, may mga email kayong nare-receive. So pwede rin siya sa identifying defective products in a manufacturing process. So dagdag ko na rin pala sa optimization, no. Back tayo ng konti. So optimization, pwede yung sa pag nagbo-book kayo ng kung saan kayo gustong, kunyari sa angkas, kung saan nyo gustong pumunta. Minsan 'di ba yung price is nagbabago siya. So there's a machine learning on that. Whether kunyari ang kino-consider din is yung weather, yung mga feature like weather, yung traffic ba, or gaano kalayo yung distance. So yung price is because of the usage of machine learning, ayun, nagba-vary din yung price kapag nagbo-book tayo sa mga ganun, sa angkas, sa mga sa movie, mga ganun kind of transportation. So then the last one is control. So for example, autonomous vehicle control to safety navigate and make decision in real time, controlling the heating, ventilation, and air conditioning, mga HVAC system in building to maintain a comfortable temperature. So that's kind of problems that solve using the machine learning. Okay, so now let's proceed now to the machine learning. So ayan kasi the difference of machine learning and data mining. So, some ano kasi parang napa-found it as similar sila, pero the difference of that is, ito lang, data mining is focuses on discovery of previously unknown properties in the data, while the machine learning is about it known the properties learned from training the data. So, ayun. Yun lang yung comparison nila briefly. So, ito naman is an example of key terminologies of machine learning. So, we have the algorithm. So, it said that an algorithm is a set of rules that a machine learning model uses to derive insight from data. So, for example, katulad kanina may mga pinakita kong algorithm, pero bigyan ko na lang din kayo ng example. For example, we use a decision tree algorithm to predict whether a customer will purchase a product based on factors like age, income, and past purchase history. So, pwedeng ganun yung example ng algorithm. And then another key terminology of machine learning is the model. So when we said model, the output generated by an algorithm after processing data, which can use to make prediction. So here, for example, a linear regression model has been trained on historical housing data to predict the price ng house based on its square footage. So ito more on technical na kasi yung mga example din ng mga model. No, kapag ganyan na gusto niyo malaman yung mga about linear regression model, ayun, hindi kaya ng time ngayon. So, and also, meron namang mga course online din na pwede nyong gamitin. And also on YouTube, pwede kayong mag-search doon kung paano gumawa ng linear regression model. And next is the feature. So, ito yung feature na to, kanina nag-example ako nun. It is a measurable property or characteristic of data that is used by an algorithm to make an prediction. So, kanina, di ba, yung feature ko is yung weight. Diba? So, and then the currency is the label, yung sa coin, sa supervising machine learning. So, yun. So, it's just an example. So, another example, for example, in a spam email classifier, so the features might include the frequency on specific words like buy, discount, and free. So, kapag nadedetect yun ng machine learning, so, yung email matik na kino-consider niya yun as spam. So, kung may mga marireceive, kung nakikita niyo sa email niyo, kung may nare-receive kayong mga messages, tapos nakikita siya or email dun sa spam siya. Nakasave siya sa spam kasi may mga specific words na detect or na classify. So yung mga buy, discount, free, kaya siya as spam. So next is the label. So label is the output of the supervised learning algorithm describing what the algorithm should predict based on the input. So ayun, kanina ganun din yung in-example ko, yung sa currency, yung sa supervising. So, pwede rin natin example, kunyari in an image of classification task, kunyari each image of a cat may be labeled as a cat, while yung ibang image can be labeled as a dog. So, yung labels na yun are used to train a model to distinguish between cats and dogs. So, parang katulad lang din sa reinforce learning kanina na shinare ko yung sa cat and dog. So the next one, ayan, so yan yung sa algorithm, feature, label. So next is the importance of data. So data is really important nowadays kasi ang dami nga nating napoproduce na data at sa iba't ibang hindi lang sa here na sa mga nasa search natin, but big data. Ayan. So with the growing availability and volume of data generated each day, it has become crucial to use machine learning for better decision making and insight. So dahil nga marami ngayong data ngayon, parang we need na magkaroon ng sense yung data na napoproduce natin. So with the help of machine learning, we can predict now the outputs that we need. So without human intervention or explicitly programmed, si machine can learn or can identify yung needs natin sa iba't ibang or iba't ibang thing na kailangan natin. So kunyari 'pag nagse-search nga tayo sa YouTube, 'di ba, dahil favorite natin is mostly mga song, kunyari more on sa artist like Taylor Swift, gano'n. Minsan may mga lumalabas na gano'n. Kunyari ang gusto mong mga song is, like mga calm song for study music. Minsan sa YouTube pagka-open mo, yung mga karaniwan dun sa newsfeed or sa dashboard sa YouTube, ang nire-recommend ay yung mga morning music or pang mga studies music, mga ganyan 'pag nag-aaral kayo. So, that is the importance of data. And next is the training data. So, training data is used to train machine learning models and algorithms. So, the quality and quantity of the data have a direct impact on the accuracy of the result. So, ayun nga, sabi ko, the more the data that we have, the better the model and the higher the accuracy. So, ayun, here in machine learning, ayun, the more na mas yung quality and quantity ng data is maganda siya, madami, mas accurate din yung nakukuha nating results. So, next is data pre-processing. So, cleaning, transforming, and normalizing the data before training the algorithm is an essential step to ensure accurate and meaningful results. And lastly, the data visualization. I know some here is machine learning is also engaging in analytics, no? So with the use also here in machine learning, we can visualize the data, and we can machine learning can help also to uncover the patterns and relationship ng mga datas na yun. So just what like example sa unsupervised learning, 'di ba? Yung unknown datas is na-process niya yun, na-process siya by the help of machine learning, and the output is there. So, nagkaroon ng accuracy output. Even unsupervised siya, there's no label in the input and output. So, na-classify yung mangoes and yung mangoes and apples kanina. So, next is the application of machine learning. So, the application of machine learning, okay, so bilisan na natin kasi medyo OT na ako. So, for the application of machine learning, actually hindi lang 'to, marami pang ibang application ng machine learning. First is sample is the voice recognition. Just like we use in Siri, Google Assistant, Alexa for language processing and speech recognition. So next is autonomous driving. So self-driving cars use machine learning to analyze sensor data from cameras, radar, and LiDAR, make a real-time decision and avoid collision. Parang automated na siya. Yung mga gantong sa mga car, may mga autonomous detection. So to avoid incident and accident, ayun. So next is medical diagnosis. Mostly here kapag sa amin, share ko na lang din sa financial industry, when we have clients, we really give syempre health insurance to. We want to know din kung may mga background records sila ng may mga sakit ba gano'n from the previous history, like meron bang genetical na yung parang sa family gano'n, yung bawas ka ba ng timbang. Pero hindi lang din parang sa mga din, sa mga doctors din. With the use of that, kapag nagsasagot si client or si client, mas nalalaman din or napipredict kung may sakit ka ba talaga siya na, for example, or prone siya or may cancer siya, gano'n, diabetic siya, gano'n. Gano'n din sa mga medical. So dito sabi, it used in medical image analysis, drug discovery, and diagnosis of disease like cancer and Alzheimer. So yun yung mga online forms or forms na pinapasagutan. Actually, by the help of machine learning, mas madaling napipredict kung may sakit nga pa si patients or si client. So next is recommendation system. So online platforms like Netflix, Amazon, and YouTube, machine learning is recommend relevant content, products, and services based on user preferences. So ayun, dahil nga yun nga yung mga common na sa search natin, even sa mga gumagamit dito ng LinkedIn, example na rin ng ganyan, LinkedIn, sa mga jobs. 'Di ba kapag kunyari sinearch mo data analytics, maraming mga company na maraming company na lalabas. Tapos other than that, sa email mo may mga nare-receive ka din na mga company na eto hiring sila ng data analytics. Tapos kapag bumalik ka ulit dun sa kunyari sa LinkedIn or sa mga job street, mga nakikita mo dun sa dashboard mo or sa home ng application is more on data analytics na hiring. So ganun ka-use and kaganda si machine learning. Mas pinapadali niya yung need ng tao. And the next one is the challenges. So ayun. So hindi naman mawawala yung mga ganitong challenges sa mga emerging technologies such as here in machine learning. Since rapidly evolving siya, there are needed din na need to parang i-improve, and also here are some challenges here. So number one is the quality of data. So having good quality of data for machine learning algorithms is one of the biggest challenge. Kasi yung paggagamit ng low quality data, it leads to problem and confusion related to the data pre-processing and feature extraction. Next one is the time-consuming task. So another challenge faced by the machine learning models is the consumption of time, especially for data acquisition or feature extraction and retrieval. And then next one is the lack of specialist person. So as machine learning technology still in its infancy stage, availability of expert resources is a tough job. So no clear objective for formulating business problem, having no clear objective and well-defined goal for business problem is another key challenge for machine learning because this technology is not immature yet. And also, the issue of overlifting and underfitting. So if the model is overfitting or underfitting, it cannot be represented well for the problem. So yun nga, it causes confusion and parang maling outputs. And next is curse of dimensionality. So another challenge for machine learning model faces is too many feature of data points. So it can be a real hindrance then actually. So next is difficulty in deployment. So ayun, can be a complexity also in machine learning since it makes quite difficult to deploy in a real life. So that's it. So here is the future of machine learning, so the AI and robotics. So if you know the Jollibot, ayan, mga example ng mga robots there. And also in medical field, pero here in the Philippines parang medyo rare pa yung mga nagagamit na AI in terms of ayan nga, in medical. Pero sa ibang bansa, gumagamit na talaga sila ng AI, ginagamit na talaga nila yung mga robots to use in medical field. Also, in education din, di ba? The ChatGPT is so very useful. Mas napapadali yung pag-search natin ng mga relevant information. So, here, actually, itong PowerPoint ko to is gawa siya ng AI din. So, dinagdagan ko lang din siya ng other information based sa mga references galing sa libro. Pero I just want you to appreciate this thing. Hindi dahil parang ayun nga, madali na lang nga. Pero yung thing na kasi sobrang time friendly niya. Tsaka yung kailangan mo is nabibigay agad with the use of the AI. And I know marami pang mga AI na launching ngayon kasi nga na tayo doon na tayo sa stage na pine-prepare na natin yung sarili natin. I mean the country itself for the emerging technologies. So ayun. So machine learning will be a crucial part of developing smart and efficient machine. So ayun, in industry rin, sa mga manufacturing, hindi posible na mas automated na yung mga robots din because of the use of machine learning that isn't the prediction of the output of the data inputs. And next is IoT and smart devices. So the Internet of Things. So smart devices are generation vast amounts of data that require machine learning to make sense of it all. So yung mga IoT, Internet of Things, ayan. Because of the use of the internet, ayan, mas madali na lang ma-tap yung tao or ma-notify yung tao. Depende kasi yan sa sobrang lawak ng AI, depende sa usage, pwedeng sa health, 'di ba? Pwede rin sa pagta-track ng ng pagta-track ng mga delivery and also sa sa status mo sa mga application. So, ayun, sa robotics ay nung college ako, meron akong nung college ako. Actually, graduating na rin ako this September. Pero nung dati, way back in college, we have a subject robotics and we use we perform a automated smart trash bin machine. So doon, we use IoT. So, ayun, with the use of IoT, parang mano-notify yung user na pwede niya nang itapon yung basura niya, ganyan. Or paparating na yung trash collector. So, or rin, yung trash bin is nano-notify kung puno na ba. So, para ma-lessen yung ayun, too much depende sa purpose nun kasi yung purpose nun is para ma-notify, para mabawasan yung mga basura kasi sobrang kalat, ganun. So, yung mga grippers, ganun, na rin namin yan, na-encounter din namin yung college. So, ayun, sobrang laki ng ganyang help ng machine learning. And also data privacy and security, sobrang importante nito kasi nga 'di ba, ang dami na nating data and also yung mga applications ganyan. So with the ganyang engagement, kailangan ng privacy and security. Mas tumindi rin yung pagma-manage ng mga data ng ganyan. Kasi yung data natin it has a lot of parang yung information kasi na yun is very important. So, kailangan natin ng protection on it. So, ayun, data privacy and security. So, the ethics and responsibility of using machine learning also needed to ensure data privacy and security and prevent bias and discrimination. So, isa rin yan sa mga parang nilulooking forward for future of machine learning. And lastly is the generative models. So, machine learning is enable machines to create unique content, design, music, and even code leading to exciting new possibilities in the future. So, yun nga, yung mga example like ChatGPT. Ito example to is automated siya na pag once na nilagay ko yung is gagawa siya ng content na naka-PPT slide na siya. So, if you can use this Gamma application. So, pag magpe-present, ganyan. So, that is that good thing in machine learning. And dahil nga emerging siya, madaming marami ring sa mga katulad niyo ng mga students din and mga young professionals, ayun, maraming scope yung artificial intelligence, lalo na itong machine learning sa job din. So, maraming kailangan ng data engineer, data scientist, data analytics, enable to ease and to build or innovate the machines in processing and also classifying and predicting the information from the data na gagamit natin. So that is all the presentation I have today. So if you have questions, so ayun, open na tayo for Q&A. Thank you for listening.
All right, thank you so much, Miss Veronica, for that very interesting presentation for tonight. So everyone, I believe you have a lot of questions in your mind. So this is the perfect time to ask questions to our guests right now. Sige, wait tayo ng parang ina-absorb pa nila lahat ng learnings tonight. So ayan, wait tayo at least 2 minutes.
Sure, no worries. Basta yun guys, pag may tanong kayo, ano lang, open lang. Kasi kahit ako, kahit young professional ako, so parang madip yung knowledge ko sa mga ganito. Kasi emerging technology siya. And could be really helpful din sa inyo. So you can chat din yung tanong niyo. Di ba, Ma'am Melanie?
Yes, I agree with that, Miss Veronica. Ayan, continuous learning talaga ang susi sa lahat. But anyway, ayan, habang initay natin ang question from our audience, may I request everyone muna to please open their camera for a quick photo op. Ayan, pwede ba mag-open cam lahat? Ayan, thank you so much, guys. Wait, stop screen ko muna para kita ko kayo. Alright, thank you, guys. Ayan, sige, open camera po tayo, guys. Sige, I think okay na yan. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, 1, 2, 3, smile. Yan, may humabol pa. Alright. So, hindi ko na screenshot yung iba. Sige, let's proceed again with the Q&A portion. Ayan, guys, do you have any questions for our guests? Ayan, guys, make sure you can make the most out of it since our guest right now is lending her precious time with us. Ayan, you may type in your question or on the comment section, or we will you can raise your right hand and I'll read your question. Sorry, you can raise your hand and ayan, pwede kayo magsalita if you want to. So, check pa lang on YT. Okay, I think there's no question from our participants. And ayan, before, Miss Veronica, before we totally let go na lang of you, do you have any parting message with our participants tonight?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, I am so thankful na nandito kayo kasi it's an initiative and also interesting about the machine learning is. And I hope na may mga natutunan kayo. It's just a basic introduction about machine learning. There are many, marami pang scope to. So, hindi pa doon nagtatapos, lalo na kapag mga technical. And you want to engage more on machine learning, may mga course online. And also, I know kung data analytics din, meron si ASLEX na Certified Data Analytics Associate. And ayun, I encourage all of you na sumali kayo doon kasi maganda siyang credentials, lalo na pag nag-work kayo. And ayun, yung ma-apply niyo yung knowledge niyo in real application to solve problems na in-encounter natin. Hindi lang individual but in the community. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Actually, we have a lot of free courses naman. So I'll show it later. Tapos may CDAA. So tomorrow yung run. Unfortunately, closed na yung registration. But we will announce sooner if magkakaroon pa na ng another run. So that's in partnership with PII-NSC. So guys, ayan. Miss Veronica, last na may we know what is your LinkedIn account or where we can reach out to you once yung ating participants have question na. Ayan.
Sure, no worries. I'm gonna paste here in the Zoom chat box na lang yung link para
Alright, sige.
direct na lang. Thank you so much, Ma'am Maran.
Ayan. Thank you so much, Miss Veronica Jane Habage, for tonight's episode of Alpha TV. So ayan, we will reach out to you regarding your token of appreciation. And on behalf of everyone here and Alpha family, thank you so much. We really appreciate your time with us. So ayan, reminder, don't forget to fill out the evaluation form because it will serve as your slot to get your e-certificate. And the link will automatically close 30 minutes after today's event. So now, I think we're near on the last quarter of our event. So ayan, this is the perfect time we say thanks to our guest, Miss Veronica Macabante. Ayan, chat lang kayo guys in our chat box and comment on our YouTube channel. So once again, thank you so much, Miss Veronica, on behalf of the entire Alpha family. All right. So again, tonight's event is made possible with the help of our supportive and generous sponsors and partners, IXL CIE Review Center. So you can get an additional 500 off if you are a graduate of any Alpha Premium programs. Blessed, Startup Podcast PH, and 2OS. So follow us on all our social media accounts at ASLEX PH Academy to keep you updated on all other announcements and free webinars like Alpha TV. All right, so another way you can effectively learn and be #significantly better with us is by enrolling now on our online courses and self-paced programs. So this is the yellow belt. This is the entry level of Lean Six Sigma practice. So ang next year natin is September 23, that's tomorrow. So I think the registration is already closed right now. But we still have our self-paced, meaning you can finish that anytime, anywhere you want. So walang deadline, guys. And there's no weekend meet up with the mentor. So ayan, self-paced lang, guys. 2,990. And for the Project Management Fundamental Certification Program, the next round is on September 30th, so you can still join this one. So we have the self-paced version of that as well. So for the Green Belt Certification Program, so the next round would be on October 7 until November 5. That's Saturday and Sunday meeting, training 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. And then the self-paced version of Green Belt for only 14,990. And then the Black Belt Certification Program for only 75,000. So the original price is 150,000. So, ayan. Ito po yung self-paced certification programs. And of course, ito yung free courses that you can access on our LMS. So LMS, Learning Management System, at aslexph.com. So ayan, search lang yan. And if wala pa kayong account, so you can create your own for free. So ayan, madami tayong free courses. Ito yung 2-page and then another 2. Alright, I hope na-screenshot nyo guys. So we will be posting it also on our page. So ayan, ito yung ating promo for all the courses we have. So you can join as a group of 5 and pay only per 4. So applicable yan with any courses we have. So ayan, another announcement. So we have our newest partner, which is BillEase. So BillEase is a buy now pay later app and meron silang promo exclusively for ASLEX PH Academy. So for the next 2 months, they can avail the 25% na down payment, otherwise 33% yung standard upfront payment. So this promo is valid until October 31 only. So for our announcement, we have our aklat. So ayan, 90% off. Ito yung package of all, elite programs. So different courses from free webinars up to black belt. So black belt certification, nakita niyo yung word kanina. So 90% off yun, package itong aklat. I think I'll just paste the aklat link. So for more information and for those interested with this offer, ayan, on YouTube as well. Sorry. Hold on, guys. Ayan, so for the first 100 person lang available itong aklat promo. So ayan, pabilisan na lang, guys. And then next is we have our ALAB Leadership Acceleration Bootcamp 2.0. So the first program happened last year, and then the graduation happened at St. John's Makati during the first Philippine Lifelong Learning Conference. So this is entirely free, guys. So I think medyo na-adjust naman yung registration date nito. So ayan, just keep following us on our social media accounts to keep you updated. So ayan, guys, everyone is welcome to join, even students. So ayan, the next one is the TUTO. Ito yung Lifelong Learning Conference. So we will be having our second installment of this event. So ayan, coming soon, guys. So ayan, hope to see you there as well. Of course, Alpha TV special episode with Alpha Family. So we're having live every Wednesday. And of course, instead of Alpha TV perks, the usual thing, the e-certificates, free webinar, and Q&A. So for the special episode, we're giving you a lineup of virtual games, quizzes, and thrilling GCash raffle. So this coming Wednesday next week, we'll be giving 10 GCash prizes. So of course, if you support our cause of promoting lifelong learning, this is perfect for you. So ASECS PH Academy is still open for partners and ambassadors. So for those interested, you may just contact us on our social media accounts. Sure, we have our bootcamp link. So I'll just paste it here. Sorry. Sorry. Ayun. For the ALAB link, you may just visit our Facebook page and then yung link. All right. Hindi ko lang makita dito. Okay, sige. Okay. For ALA, balik ko lang dito. Tapos kanyo na lang yung QR code or make a screenshot na lang. Ayan, guys. And I hope you can screenshot the QR code na lang, guys. All right, I hope you can capture it. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, next ka na, guys. Thank you so much. So ayan, visit our website ulit at asexph.com/courses for all the courses we offer. And ayan, you can screenshot, scan the QR code to join ASECS Alumni Network. All right, we're here at the evaluation form that you're waiting for, guys. Okay, let me just paste it also here on Zoom and YouTube. So, reminder to fill out the evaluation form here in the link that I provided. Only those with both Zoom link and attendance details will be given an e-certificate, and attendance link will close after this session. So 30 minutes after this session. All right. So that would be all for this Alpha TV session tonight. So we hate to say goodbye, but in every beginning, there is always an end. But don't be sad, everyone. We just hope to see you again next Friday, same time, 7 p.m. for another exciting topic of Alpha TV session and free webinar like this. Once again, this is Alpha TV making your hashtag significantly better. Stay safe, everyone, and good night.
Hi everyone! Felix Concepcion Beroya from Aslex PH Academy. At alam nyo ba, meron kaming product na ilo-launch. It's ACLAT, as in book. ACLAT stands for Alpha, Knowledge, Skills, Ability, and Lifelong Learning Application Toolkit. Ano nga ba yung laman ng ACLAT? ACLAT contains all the necessary and essential professional course and certifications from the pillars of innovation, sustainability, analytics, and continuous improvement. So, nandyan yung mga fundamental certifications natin. Andyan din yung mga advanced certifications like data analytics, Lean Six Sigma Green Belt, Black Belt, project management, continuous improvement, Kaizen, at marami pang iba. I-release namin to at a rate na 90% discounted. Hi everyone! Felix Concepcion Beroya from Aslex PH Academy. At alam nyo ba, meron kaming product na ilo-launch. It's ACLAT, as in book. ACLAT stands for Alpha, Knowledge, Skills, Ability, and Lifelong Learning Application Toolkit. Ano nga ba yung laman ng ACLAT? ACLAT contains all the necessary and essential professional course and certifications from the pillars of innovation, sustainability, analytics, and continuous improvement. So, nandyan yung mga fundamental certifications natin. Andyan din yung mga advanced certifications like data analytics, Lean Six Sigma Green Belt, Black Belt, project management, continuous improvement, Kaizen, at marami pang iba. I-release namin to at a rate na 90% discounted.